voicing the story was equally Anguka Ignayo, but off to other stories now. The standard gauge railway is set to be handed over to the Kenyan government by end of next year. This means that the operation currently carried out by Afrista, a subsidiary of China Roads and Bridge Corporation, will be transitioned to the Kenya Railways Corporation. So what is the progress of the handover, and is Kenya ready to manage and run this project? Jeff Curry with a story.
In May 2017, Kenya launched its largest piece of infrastructure, the standard gauge railway, in a partnership with the Chinese government. This after 2.5-year task of constructing the 472 kilometers of the SGR from the port city of Mombasa to the capital city of Nairobi. A journey crowned when the inaugural cargo train of the SGR left Port Reitz in Mombasa for Nairobi, marking a new era of transportation in Kenya. To manage and maintain the SGR operations, the Kenya Railways Corporation contracted Africa Star Railways, Afrista, a subsidiary company of China Road and Bridge Corporation. A contract that will end in December 2025, raising questions as to whether Kenyans are ready to take over the operations of the signature investment. Afrista has been undertaking knowledge and skill transfer to Kenyans in preparation for complete handover to Kenya Railways Corporation.
Almost 95 or 96% of the operations of the department's workshops, workstations have been transferred and transitioned to Kenya Railways. So you find there are less Chinese who are in those departments. If go to rolling stock, go to locomotive, you'll find there are more Kenyans than you'll find Chinese there.
But is Kenya ready to manage and run the Belt and Road Initiative legacy project?
Our own staff members are taking up the roles, full control of all the operations of the SGR. We have our locomotive drivers who are now operating independently from Mombasa to Nairobi, Nairobi to Mombasa, and where they are not being supervised by the Chinese expatriates.
At the dispatch center, we meet Damaris Mutinda. She's the only female in a pool of 30 personnel who are trained and have taken over the running of the SGR.
I'm bilingual, so I can hear, talk, speak, and write Chinese. So that helped me so much to capture the skills and the learning quickly, because I get it directly from the Chinese expatriates. And then through that, after they teach me, I'm able, through their guidance, to transfer the skills to my fellow Kenyan dispatchers.
At the dispatch is where they monitor every step the trains take to ensure the safety of passengers and goods. Here you can barely spot any Chinese national who predominantly occupied every aspect of the railway's operation at the onset of SGR operations in Kenya. Key functions and departments such as passenger service, track, locomotive and rolling stock workshops have been fully transferred to the Kenya Railways.
The SGR has came with new signaling technology, and basically it was very new in Kenya, but the Chinese have played an integral part in teaching us the technology. So now we are able to dispense our duties and do repairs and the maintenance of the signal equipment on our own.
In the home stretch of the official handover, 1,168 Kenyan employees have already reverted to Kenya Railways Corporation management, leaving about 700 under the SGR operator Afrista.
Right now, there are less than 200 Chinese operating in the SGR. By next year, we'll see very few of them operating, unless it is in the construction.
For sustainability, the beneficiaries of the partnership between Afrista and Kenya Railways will impart skills on Kenyans who will be joining, as plans to extend SGR through Uganda to DRC Congo heats up. The extension is among the key issues the Kenyan delegation is expected to advance during the Forum on China-Africa Cooperation Ministerial Summit in Beijing, set for September this year. Jeff Kirui, KTN News.